Well, here's hoping this works. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a long time, but I am here and I'm playing some NBA 2K26, and I've got a video for you. It's been a minute. Y'all probably wondering what's up, or you aren't, because not many people watch like that, and that's fine. It's cool. That's good to go. Yeah, I just haven't felt up to it, man. I really haven't. I've been kind of like, kind of over it, whatever. So I started hopping back in, playing some 2K, and I was like, dang, man, it'd be really cool if I go ahead and make me a video and just, we'll send it out. It'll be what it'll be. Might do good, might not do great, but it is what it is. Who do they have here? Pittsburgh Force. They have the Virginia Storm, but I don't really like that. Let's download one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this is kind of funny. I'm gonna have to go back because I found one that I like, but I realize I'm gonna have to add it in here because it's gonna have to go with right here, bro. I love it, dude. I love this. This is just so good. Whoever made this, the Austin Bullets, man, you're freaking awesome. That looks so sick. I absolutely love that. So that's the expansion team we're going to add. We're going to have to simulate the year, I believe. We should be able to catch next draft, and I am a huge Tar Heel. If you didn't know, now you do. So yeah, we're going to do a rebuild. It's going to be sort of realistic. We're going to turn off Stepien rule and then the recently traded and signed and stuff like that. And I am going to turn injuries off, at least for now. I might do something different and do a realistic rebuild, whatever. But we are going to be the Austin Bullets. I just think that's absolutely sick. I'm not even from Texas, like I said. I'm a Carolina guy. But I just think that's sweet. The modern era expansion draft. All right, so now obviously we're not going to be protecting enough players. We get to choose our team. There are going to be some team. Whoa, huh? The Hornets didn't want to protect, bro. Come on, Brandon Miller. Are you kidding me? That's crazy, dude. I can't believe they would protect him. Santi Aldama, bro. What? Why are there so many? Oh, Seth Curry. I was like, bro. That's crazy, bro. The Hornets team isn't even that good to be protecting that many people. Honestly, I'm gonna go super young. Yang Hansen. Heck yeah, dude. I'm here for it. It doesn't matter because we're gonna have all the picks anyways. So I'm gonna take Noah Penda. I'm gonna go young first, and then I'm gonna go through and see if there's anybody I really want shooting guard. We're just gonna go young and see who we want. Isaiah Collier. Oh yeah, from USC. I was trying to remember. Yeah, I feel like we go all of these guys, because even worst case, if they're not good, that'll do that, and then we'll take a couple big contracts and see if we can flip some of these young guys for some good players. Holy rain, dude! It just started coming down outside. We can get Danny Wolf here from Michigan. And like I said, we'll go young talent and just see if they pan out to be anything, or if, like I said, if they're valuable. Anywhere else, we got Max Christie, we got Jarris Walker. I feel like Max Christie and Jarris Walker definitely have a spot on this team. It doesn't really matter how we do this first year. Ooh, Nikola Jovic. 6'7". I'm sorry, that was horrible. I should never have done that. Jalen Williams. Prosper. Where did he play? Oh, Marquette. I'm thinking of a different Prosper. Dalen Terry, dude. Shout out. Santi Aldama. I'm not mad at that one. Justin Champagnie, I just saw him. We also got Isaiah Joe. He could start at the shooting guard. Grayson Allen. I hate Grayson Allen, so it's probably not happening. Anthony Simons, though, we can go ahead and pick up. Malik Monk wouldn't be bad. He's a great bench player. Ooh, Mitchell Robinson, my boy. Love watching his TikToks. Do we go for a max deal? Because otherwise I don't think we're going to be able to do anything. Or do we not do any crazy trades and just hold on to these guys till the next year and then we rock out trades? Because then we can do some stuff in the off season and pick up some players. I kind of want to get my boy HB though. Love me some Harrison Barnes. We got John Collins chilling here. We got Jalen Smith. I'm not mad at picking up Jalen Smith. Yeah, him or I don't even know how to say your name. Alright, so we got, I think that was it. Yep, that was it. Alright, cool. We are going to download the draft class, so I don't think we can be a part of this year because we are an expansion team, or maybe since I'm starting it now, I am going to use this guy, Williams, and I'll try to find his for the next ones. We are going to let LeBron, we can because we're not filling it in next year. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so we do get to be a part of this, which is sick. I probably could have done it the other way where I added in the team after the fact, but I don't hate this. This is kind of a cool little idea. This is the lineup we're rocking with right now. So we're starting Anthony Simons, Brandon Miller, Justin Edwards, Santi Aldama, and then Mitchell Robinson. We also have Isaiah Joe, Max Christie, Jalen Smith, Isaiah Collier, and Danny Wolf coming off the bench. These guys are just going to kind of chill here. Is there anybody? Let's see, 4 stars, 2.5, 3 stars, 2.5, 3. What about like Collier? Okay, what about Danny Wolf, 2.5. Justin Edwards only 2. Wow. Okay. So Brandon Miller is really our big ticket item, but honestly, he might prosper to be something good. And then obviously we got our prospect scouting here. Caleb Wilson only has C+ is interesting. I want Caleb Wilson on my team. I hope that this dude actually built the draft class correctly and he progresses right. But anyways, we are gonna go see if we can do a little something here. And I'm going to throw Brandon Miller and this Isaiah. Nope, that's Anthony Simons' contract. And see what pops. Evan Mobley. That's not bad. Don't want to give up our pick, though. Conkanupple, I really like this. And we get a Miles Bridges back. I love the idea of having Conkanupple. I feel like he's going to be better than Brandon Miller will be. Very interesting trade there. Michael Porter Jr., I don't see him getting that much better than Evan Mobley. I like this Conkanupple trade, man. I really do. I feel like this might be the move. I think we're going to go ahead and do this deal. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And then Isaiah Joe's going to start at the 2-guard force. Perfect. Other than that, I don't really see anything else. Because this isn't going to be a 1-year kind of thing. I would love... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can flip Miles Bridges and like one of these young talents. Like we'll go Noah Penda. My shooting guards. We got a lot of power forward. 2 stars, not great. We could get Kobe White. I love me some Kobe White. That'd be sweet. Could have thrown Kobe White up in there. I don't hate that. Bradley Beal, Ty Jerome, Jaime Jaquez, Walker Kessler is a big guy that could do some damage. Giannonobi, but he is getting a little bit older. We want to go really young, I feel like, because that's going to give us the best opportunity to be successful later on the road. I don't want to give up a 2029, so if I can get out of this without giving up this pick, they want that, and now they want a second, and they're going to give us... That's stupid. All right, what if I give you 20... What about 2030? Want to swap seconds? Sure. All right, now we have our team. So we got Trey Jones starting at the point guard, although I wouldn't mind Kobe White starting at the point guard position, but he is going to be able to just let it rip. So we got Carolina sitting next to Duke with Santi Aldama. Who could progress to be better. Mitchell Robinson's probably hit the cap of his years, but you never know. So with that being said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sum up the regular season, and if there's anything crazy, I will fill y'all in. Alright, so we're going to get into the year. We actually have a winning record, and I'm very just like shocked and surprised. But also, too, I hate how slow this thing simulates. Alright, so one thing we got to go check contract extension, so Kobe White will re-sign, so we're going to try to get him for a little bit cheaper if we can. He's coming back. Mitch Robinson, yeah, we're going to do the same with you, but obviously these guys are not safe. I just want to have trade bait in case... let's go right there. I just want to trade bait in case I need to trade up in the draft, because it looks like we're going to be too good to get, where I want to be. But this year's draft is good, and also Justin Edwards is not happy. So we're going to go ahead and find him a new home, because he's probably messing up the flow here. And he can not, real life. I don't even know how Justin Edwards is doing this year, if I'm being honest. Lonzito. Just kidding. I'd love to get some draft capital for this, but I'd rather not give up any draft capital. Malik Monk, I don't hate that. That would be kind of cool to come off the bench. That seems kind of stupid. Goga Badazzi, Daniel Gafford, Tony Bradley, another Carolina guy. Clint Capella, don't really need that. A second and I get a first, and Leonard Miller. Sure, let's make a deal, or whatever they say. Let's see some stats so far, though. We're about halfway through. Let's see how we're doing player-wise, player stats-wise. Conkanupple, fall 50 games. Obviously, we've started whatever. Kobe White, 21 points a game. That's amazing. Conkanupple, 16-1 in comparison to Cooper Kupp, who is Cooper Flag is... I've been watching NFL, my bad. It was averaging... Cooper Flag's averaging 19, 5, 3, and 1. And we are at 16, 5, 3, and less than 1. But that's fine. He ain't got to win Rookie of the Year. It's all good. Isaiah Joe's doing his thing, though, man. Shout out Isaiah Joe. He's straight balling. He's not starting either, but he's averaging 15 points coming off the bench. He is the perfect spark plug. Mitchell Robinson getting boards, which is what we got him there for. I mean, honestly, if you can get boards, that's all I care. Santi Aldama, he's kind of doing a mid-level of what I need him to do, but that's fine. With that being said, I don't think, let me make sure I don't have any other contracts to extend. Yeah, we can't do him. And I think everybody should be back here next year. So that actually we kind of lucked out with that draft. And our MVP of the league is going to be none other than Anthony Davis. That I don't think he would like that face game very much. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the NBA Cup MVP. Oh, dude. Oh man, I forgot. Nikola Jokic is your MVP. I'm an idiot. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, shocker. Jalen Green, 6th Man of the Year. 21 off the bench for the Suns, man. That's crazy. Victor Villeda. Ooh, most improved Santi Aldama. I mean, you only went up by like 2 points and you regressed in rebounds. And you, I guess, average a block a game. And you turn the ball over more and you shoot worse across the... Okay, whatever. Whatever y'all say, bro. Clutch player, Trae Young. Yep, maybe he'll win something eventually. Zachary Staples, that's not a real name. Anyways, did we get anybody selected here? No Austin. I didn't think so. Oh, Concanapple all rookie first team. Had a feeling that would happen. We are in the playing game. So we're gonna send. Nope. You know what? We're gonna sim it because yeah, we're out. Okay. Whoops. Bye bye. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Anthony Edwards, dog, do your thing. Okay, never mind. Jalen Brunson, do your thing. Doesn't Knicks look good? They look real good. Okay, cool, Gov. Sounds like we're doing a fine job to me. I don't care about this. Hall of Fame inducted. Wait, who retired? Dang, I didn't even flip none of these. I probably should have. I mean, dang, that's a lot of my childhood just went down the drain. Russ, Chris, and Bron. Makes sense. Now, let's make sure they don't do anything stupid here. Nope, reject that. That's going to mess with my game. Alright, draft lottery. Where did we end up? Oh, what up? Dude, we're 14. I forgot we were the Bullets, and I was like, I read it, and I was like, that just looks normal. Like, where's our team at? Like, all these are other teams. Nope, we're the 14th pick. Alright, so check it. One thing I wanted to check out was this draft combine. I want to see who's the fastest. So, Michael Brown Jr. out of Louisville makes sense. Boogie Fland, Caden Boozer, Ian Jackson, previously a North Carolina guy. Lane agility, vertical. I'm sorry, but why the heck is my boy? The disrespect is crazy. Where's he at? Are you telling me Caleb freaking Wilson is not in the top there? Or where's my boy? Did he not? Where's he at? I definitely want to do that stuff for him. I don't care. Okay, 39 inch. Never mind. I was about to say, bro. There's no way this man is not benching something crazy. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to sim and see where does it have him going? Because we can always trade for him after the fact. The Hornets, oh my god, dude. You guys are freaking bad. Mock drafts. Where does it have? It has him going number 7 to, according to the Sporting News. Number 4 according to 2K. Number 3 according to NBA.com. So there's a chance he goes anywhere in between. Who are they comparing him to? Sean Kemp, all NBA. Dang, really? That's it? All they got is Sean Kemp, Julius Erving, David Thompson, Kevin Garnett, and they want to give him Sean Kemp. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Figured Devanza. I'm figuring Cameron Boozer's probably going to go next. Yep, Darren Peterson, then Cameron Boozer. All right, so he could go this pick, and if he does, okay, so they did take him. That's fine. So we're going to propose a trade over to the old Memphis Grizzlies. Where y'all at? There's my boy. There he is. All right, he's a 4. That's fine. I'll give you this pick, and you trade. Just kidding. I know it wasn't going to happen. All right, so we have Santi Aldama, and I will give you Santi Aldama in this pick. All right. And I'm not giving you next year's pick. Actually, I'll give you next year's pick, lottery protected. All right, perfect. So now we have exactly what we wanted. We wanted to get Caleb Wilson out of the draft. He should be our starting power forward next year, maybe-ish. I'm going to let Landon Miller walk. My offers ain't got none. We have about 50 million cap room, so we can afford to go get somebody. Now, do we go get like a piece like a Jalen Duren who can fill in? Do we go get a point guard like Trae Young, but he's a little older? Do we get, well, actually, hold up, Jalen Duren. Oh, he's restricted. All right, so we need to go after an unrestricted because realistically, restricted free agents we're not going to get. So we could go get Trae Young. We could get Kristaps. We could get Walker Kessler. No, we couldn't. We could get a DeAndre Ayton type. Isaiah Hartenstein is unrestricted. Kevin Porter Jr., Nikola Vucevic. I don't hate the Kevin Porter Jr. idea. I wanted to get somebody that's like the next step in and make a big impact. So, judging by our team right now, our point guard starting Trey Jones, right? We got Kobe White at the 2 with Isaiah Joe. I'm perfectly fine with that. I think he's going to keep progressing at least a little bit more. I think Concanappo is going to do great. I'm cool with just Caleb Wilson rocking right there. I think we go big man. I think we either need to go big, or we need to go guard, or we need to go both. But Trae Young's $49 million. That's not going to happen. So what I'm thinking is we can go for a budget center like a DeAndre Ayton here. So we'll negotiate that one, and we'll wait, actually, does he have any? He has no offers, so he probably doesn't even care. He can get a $17 million deal. And then I'm thinking we go for the point guards here. James Harden's not going to happen, but we could go get like a CJ McCollum, who's older, but he's going to be whatever. Colin Sexton, who's not bad. Could go get Anthony Simons back. We could get a Ryan Nembhard, who might get better, but I say for right now we go with Colin Sexton because he's going to give us that level of experience while also giving us the level of not paying ridiculous amount of money. So if we look at our roster now, we have Colin Sexton, Kobe, with Trey Jones backing them up perfect. If these guys progress, cool. If they don't, they don't. Maybe we want to go get one more player. We go get us a small, not a Mark Williams. We go get us a small forward like a Kelly Oubre type, or a mid-level small forward if I can find one that's reasonable. Julian Champagnie. I might have said Justin earlier. I'm pretty sure I meant to say Julian. He's unrestricted. We'll throw him a bone. We'll grab him for, we'll send him for $3 million. He's probably not going to get any other offers. You're kidding me. Okay, he's probably mad because we wanted to get them only that. Okay, what about Justin Champagne? We couldn't get you, or we couldn't get your brother, so let's go get you. We'll get you on a 2-year deal. Really, bro's really not. Okay, thank you. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you don't want to come here for that? You'd rather sit in free agency? All right. Yeah, we didn't really see any bumps like I wanted. Ooh, Hanson went up a little bit. Johnson went up a little. Pierce Walker and Danny Wolf. So I'm thinking we trade one or both of them away, maybe. I think we package them in a deal to try to trade DeAndre Ayton to get our center of the future. Because I think we could be successful if we do that. I have an idea. It's not probably going to work, but fix automatically. And we're going to try to find this draft class again. All right, found the 2027. I just like to use the same ones by the same creators. Also, I like that he updates them because I feel like the other ones don't. If Curry wants to go on Farewell Tour, sounds good. Yeah, we got to do something because Caleb Wilson is getting minutes. 100% is going to be starting. So, hear me out. My thought process. First of all, I want to go to Trade Finder. I want to throw DeAndre Ayton and Jarris Walker and Wolf and see if that just populates. So we can get a Joel Embiid. He's old. Anthony Black's not bad, but like, dang, where do I go? Ooh, Amen Thompson. Okay, so they want a 2028 first. That's that Minnesota pick we picked up. They're going to give us Fred VanVleet. We can take Fred VanVleet, put him in a deal with and throw a pick in and try to get a major player. I think that might be the move because I like the team the way it is. I really do. I think Amen Thompson is going to add an absolute great level to this team. And then this will allow Caleb Wilson to start. Oh my God, the team looks so good. All right, so now what we do. Nope, we stop doing that. Oh my God, dude, I hate when I do that. Oh my gracious. All right, there we go. So we got Amen. Now we're going to take Colin Sexton, who has a $10 million contract. We're going to take Fred VanVleet, who has that. And we have a protection backup on that. So we're going to throw this unprotected 2029 and see what we can get and see if we can get a big man. There's Dyson Daniels, man. That would be great. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to go, yeah, this isn't working. All right, what if I throw that one's got that? Yep, cool, makes sense. All right, let's go manufacture one. All right, I think I found one. I wanted to trade for Wemby. That wasn't going to happen. So Jalen Duren for Colin Sexton, Fred VanVleet, and this first-round pick. Did you just say y'all are championship contender? Okay, then that might have made this one a little bit harder. I'm going to throw my other pick in there and see if that makes a difference. I'll give you both my seconds as well. Alright, so I don't think that one's going to happen, so never mind. I'll be back. Alright, found a new one. I don't want Grayson Allen, so he's going to get traded immediately, but we are going to do that deal, and then I'm going to trade Finder Grayson Allen for literally anybody because I cannot stand him, so goodbye, get off my team. You're the dirtiest player ever. Everybody's like, oh my God, Grayson Allen, he was so good. Shut up. Just shut up, okay? He was not that good. I mean, actually, I think he's actually low-key been balling this year, but I can't stand him. Cam Johnson, welcome to the squad. Alright, so now this is the team we're rocking. We got Amen Thompson, we got Kobe White, we got Con Knuckle, we got Caleb Wilson starting, we got Mark Williams, that's who we traded for center, by the way. In case you didn't know. We got Isaiah Joe, Isaiah Collier, all the Isaiahs, Brad. Mitchell Robinson, Max Christie, and Trey Jones. I feel as though there is a lying weakness here, and it's the fact that we just got hella guards and no power forwards. So I'm going to do a trade and see if I can trade either Trey Jones or Collier, and see if I throw Collier and our boy Cam, even though I want to keep Cam. See if we can pick up a backup big, because I did trade away our bigs, and that's the problem though. You know what? Actually, screw that. I want Caleb Wilson playing all the minutes. So we're gonna run a 9. Yeah, Trey Jones, you don't need to be in this run. We're gonna run a 9-man, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take some of these minutes. I'm gonna give Caleb Wilson more minutes. Yep, perfect. Yep, you can play 38 minutes a game, and then Amen's gonna play 37 minutes a game, and we're gonna let it rock and see how we do. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why that shit's so bright. We're sitting at 34-15 though. So I'm gonna check the team out and see how we're doing. We wanted to bump down Caleb Wilson's minutes, but he's averaging 23 a game, dude. 23, 10, 3. Bro, come on now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Give my boy his minutes. Give my boy back his minutes. He needs minutes. He is doing the daggum thing. We were reliant on the bench way too much. Come here, Max Christie. Give me that. Nope, not you. Give me that other minute. Dude. Sorry if that sounds like I'm out of breath. I just did push-ups. I'm trying to do this push-up challenge, so check it out. There's this dude that has this app, and it's like the simplest app in the world. See if I can get it to focus in. The ring light's getting in the way. But either way, it's literally just a number. You click it, how many push-ups you do. It saves a log, a history of how many push-ups you do, or whatever workout you're doing. Highly recommend. I am out of shape, so that is why I'm out of breath. But either way, so looking at the stats, I feel like... Nope, not league leaders. That is not what I want. There we go. He's playing almost 40 minutes a game, so it makes sense that he'd be getting this many points. But yeah, between Caleb Wilson, Kobe White's doing his thing, Amen Thompson doing great. I mean, we have a pretty tall, I say tall, mid to level tall, but Mark Williams is doing a great job. Mitch doing a great job coming off the bench, doing his thing. Honestly, I stopped to do some contract extending if I need to. So like Isaiah Joe, let's see if we can get you for the cheap end. Obviously, these guys are all expendable because there's very few people we plan on just wholeheartedly keeping. As long as they'll take a contract, I'll send them the money. But push comes to shove, and we can't re-sign people. We will be getting rid of folks if we have to. But yeah, 34-15, I don't hate it. For second year in the league, and we're already number 2 in the conference, I give a lot of that credit to the fact that these guys don't know how to protect people properly. All right, well, all I can say is shout out to Caleb Wilson. Rookie of the year, baby. Let's go Ant with the MVP. Hard to beat 35. 5-5-1. Jaden Ivey, 6th man of the year. Victor Wembanyama, defensive player of the year. Scoot Henderson, most improved. Did he actually? That's a most improved. Why did my guy win it last time? Bro, Santi did not do much of anything. If anything, he got a point or two more a game, but he regressed everywhere else. He literally jumped up at every statistic, including turnovers, and kind of fell off on his percentages. But when you're averaging 11 extra points a game, that's fine. Zion, clutch player of the year, coach of the year, OKC, exec of the year, Alonzo Goodwin. Our team is already up to a 98, so there's very much an opportunity and a chance here that we win it all. Caleb Wilson making All-NBA third his first year is fan-freaking-tastic. Caleb Wilson making All-Defensive second team his first year, and then being obviously on the All-Rookie team, beating out Cam Boozer for Rookie of the Year, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We're going to simulate the play-in. Let's see what we got. Austin Reeves on the Warriors? I just don't see a world where we lose to this Warriors team. I don't see a world where that happens. I think we will 100% sweep out the first round. Oh, gentlemen sweep. There we go. I was going to say, bro, there's no way they hold us. Now, this might be a little bit harder, right? AD, Cooper Flag, Kyrie. This game loves Cooper Flag. Cooper versus Con, man. I think Caleb will take the nod over Najee. Kobe's going to outdo D'Angelo Russell, and hopefully Amen can keep Kyrie at bay. Because honestly, if we can get past this, we've just been handed. That's not true. The Spurs have Vic. Why are they a 5 seed? I was gonna say we've been handed a freaking lob, but we have not, and they are gonna take it once. We're not gonna play around. We're going to drop it down to about a 7-man and really run the heck out of these guys. I mean, obviously, we don't have to win this year, right? I would love to and make it a little bit easier. Okay, that's... All right, 2-2. We tied it up. 3-2. We took the lead. And we made it. And we're playing against San Antonio. Dang it, dude. I don't know why I thought that was the other. Yeah, this team looks really good. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell. They're going to be a freaking pain in my side for years to come. I don't see a world where we get out of this. I'll try bumping it down to a 6-man rotation with just Isaiah Joe coming off the bench, but I don't see a world where this happens yet. We almost came back. Vic and Jason Tatum, and I got a fat feeling that the Spurs are going to win the championship. Well, we made it to the conference finals. Second year expansion team making the conference finals. I don't know if that's ever happened, but all I do know is that with 27 points to Steph Curry is gone because he did do his little thing, whatever. We got Paul George there. Retirement's obviously Steph Curry with the Warriors. Oops, let's not get past this. I know our pick was lottery protected, so I think that's going to go to, the Grizzlies are going to take that pick, which is fine. Like I said, I wasn't worried about that. Let's go to coaching, see if we can make sure we get a good coach in. I mean, we got Millen Mack, whatever. Took us to the Eastern Conference Finals, so you can't give us so mad, whatever. Who do we got? Cam Williams, Duke, obviously. Aaron Stokes, Tennessee. Is Dylan Mingo. Who they got going to Florida State in this? I hope he goes to the Tar Heels. Oh man, Caleb Holt. Dang, that's crazy. Do we have a pick? Yeah, we have a pick. Pretty sure this is like in the second round though. Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it pick for me because I don't really need nobody. We got Stephon Peterson, who's definitely not real. Do we keep Trey Jones? No, let's keep him. We need to get rid of him. We will. We have Amen Thompson, who we do have to go get, though. Victor Wembanyama's in here, but he's a restricted free agent. But there's a Nikola Jokic. We have $17 million cap. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that. I don't have enough for Vic. It's $70 million? Dude. All right, well, hopefully we can at least bring back... is he unrestricted or restricted? Oh, he's restricted. We have the bird rights. Perfect. Love to see that for us. I think that's the only one that we really have to worry about getting back is Amen, which I will 100% give him the money because he's going to be the guy. Now, the rest of our team, I think we're good though. Yeah, we don't have to worry about doing any other free agency stuff. Do want to take a look at player progression here. Amen goes up to a 91. Caleb jumps up to an 82, a 5 jump. That's amazing. Kobe dropping, and I don't know why. I don't love that he's hit his ceiling already, if that's what that is. Because that's not going to be good for the rest of this video. Hanson goes up to a 77. Cam Johnson's going to decline because he's getting old. That's fine. I feel like we are definitely better suited this coming year. But I do feel as though we might have to trade Kobe for somebody. Because I'm going to just auto-generate. Because at this point, it doesn't... I mean, it might matter, but I don't think it matters as much. I think we're going to have to make... Kevin Durant is doing his farewell. I'm going to simulate, and we're going to see Odell. We're definitely not doing that yet. Let's do a 9-man. Can we get... Well, no, because I did Joe be getting those minutes and Trey Jones if we were doing it like that. I might see if I can trade them with Kobe and see if we can make a pull for somebody. But I'm also might just let it ride. All right. We're not doing bad. Caleb Wilson's still doing his thing. Conknupple is up to an 87. That's fantastic. Amen's up to a 92. Kobe White's up to an 84, but I'm wondering if we do trade Kobe because I feel like we need to get a defensive-minded shooting guard because we have so many scorers. Like, we have Conknupple. I mean, granted, we do have Amen Thompson, who defensively I think is, like one of the best defensive playmaker guards you can get. But Kobe's at a B- with an A- at playmaking and a B from 3. Whereas we have like Knupple's A+, we have Christie who can shoot the ball coming off the bench, Isaiah Joe who can shoot the ball coming off the bench. And perimeter defense-wise, like Kobe's B-, but I really feel like he could be better than what he's at. So I think we try to do a deal with a team that is where's it at? Team Intel. With a team that's not contending. So who's selling? Let's see. Jaden Ivey. We could get Brandon Miller back, high key. Defensively, though, I'm not 100% if that's going to do anything. because I'm not too familiar. C. Coward? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Cedric Coward. Oh, he's an expiring contract. That's why they want to get rid of him. Tyler Hero, that's going to do literally nothing for us. Bronny James. Who bring Bronny James in? I can't believe they're selling. That's crazy. Do we bring Bronny James in? I don't think so. When they're selling, they got Neesmith. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like Bronny James is good. VJ Edgecombe is expiring. They're not going to be able to pay him. I feel like low-key propose a trade to the 76ers for VJ Edgecombe because defensively he matches. 3-point wise he matches. He's going to be a little bit more of a scorer than we want. Same height. They are going to want to pick probably, so we'll give them this. Oh my god, that pick is literally worthless because we're so good. And if we give you 3 first-round picks, we say yes. What if I give you 2 seconds? Nope. Okay. VJ might have been a little too much. Who was the other guy? Who's that? Was Crowder or Coward? Cedric Coward. Is he defensively a guy that we not for the level that I'm giving up to get? I don't feel like that's a move. Derek White is 33, so that's pointless. We'd have to get something else back. Brandon Miller. That doesn't match really what we're going for either. I've seen Tyler Hero up here. Perimeter D. Yo, if we could pull Mikal Bridges, but I think this team is contending. Yeah, they've got to be contending. But Bronny James has an A- perimeter defense. High key, they're gonna require 11 mil more than they got, but we could take like one of these we could take like Jalen Williams off their hands, and then we're gonna have to give back our worst player. I'll give you Peterson. All right. Well, if I do this, and then give you the first. I'm gonna keep that first because why not? They want Justin Champagne. They're gonna give me Josh Hart. I mean, he's 32, but isn't he pretty freaking good defensively too? Yeah, dude. What? Okay, sure. Have that. All right, so we got rid of Kobe. That brings Max Christie, but I do want to bring. Why? What are these lineups that it's got me doing? Why is IJ Joe not in the game? What in the hell is going on here, coach? What are we doing? Why is Max Christie starting? He's an A- perimeter defense, but I want him off the bench. Alright, I gotta fix something. Way too long. Alright, we got Bronny James. I ended up making a ton more grades, so this is the new team. I'm in Thompson, Bronny James, Concanapple, Caleb Wilson with Mark Williams. Then we have Derek Lively, AJ Johnson, Isaiah Collier, and Isaac Okoro on the bench. We also have a bunch of other great bench players, but that's the team I'm gonna rock with. Yes, actually, I do want to stop again. My bad. See if I can extend any contracts here. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're going to let it rock. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Hopefully we do well. Hopefully adding Bronny James will stretch us out defensively, and that'll be good. As of right now, well, that's our second loss. We've only lost... Okay, so we lost 3 times after that trade. After all those trades. I think we definitely... Yep, Coach of the Year and Exec of the Year. Our boys not quite making a... Dang, that's crazy. None of them got... Amen made a all-defensive first team, though. That's what's up. And then, that's fine, though. Yeah, we got the number 1 seed, so. Amen's just having a freaking year. Concanapple doing his thing, Caleb Wilson doing his thing. Points-wise, because our team's so good, that makes sense as to why. Caleb Wilson still averaging 20, leading the way. Mark Williams playing exactly like I wanted to play. Bronny James not really doing much, but that's fine defensively. That's where I asked him to be stepping it up. He doesn't necessarily have steals, but that's okay as well. Because defensively, I think he's doing pretty good. Yes, plus-minus is 4 over. Malik Monk not really doing much, but he's a spark plug off the bench, so is Isaac Okoro. I expect those guys to come in and score some points. Let's go ahead and simulate the plan, see who we're going against. In the first round, we have the New Orleans Pelicans with Jeremiah Fears, Trey Murphy III, Herb Jones, Zion, and Derek Queen. Derek Queen was one of the centers I was looking at, but I ended up with Mark Williams, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. And the Tookus, and they take game 1, so that's not great. We are going to get game 2. We're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. They're going to take game 5, so I guess we might end up getting freaking first rounded here. Alright, so because I don't want this to happen, I'm going to pull all the minutes off you two guys, and we're going to give, you're going to play 40 for us. Caleb, you're going to play 40. Con, you're going to play 36. Mark Williams, I need you to play 40. And then Bronny, you're going to play 35. And we'll see how that does for us. And we get eliminated, so ain't that some fun. Alright, Number one team in the. We get first rounded. Love that for me. Love that so much. Shea win MVP. The Thunder win another. Get out of my face with this horse crap. Alright, let me make sure no stupid meetings happen. Get out of here. Reject. Cool. I don't know if it did last time. Don't care about the NBA draft. Did we get anybody? Nope, didn't think so. Cool. Got all these. We're going to bring everybody back, obviously. AJ Johnson, player AJ Johnson, and then I think that's going to be it. And then Malik Monk, but I don't really care about that. So. He didn't really do a whole lot for me, so I think we're just going to worry about these fellas right here. I think that's it. This is the rest of our Bronny James. Yep. Okay, perfect. Everybody else should be good. So hopefully those work out and I didn't just screw myself. Amen's jump dropping too, which I don't love that. Lively going down a little bit. Bronny up to an 80, or 79, excuse me. Hanson's up to an 80, so he's definitely going to be playing backup for us. I'll probably drop Lively off just to try to get somebody else to fill in. And yeah, hopefully this will be the squad. I don't like doing the thing where you just go get a giant, great, good player. I like building a team based around like the different things we need and whatever we want just to try to make this team great. And I feel as though, we went from being in the conference finals to being a 1 seed, so I felt like we kind of did our thing. I'm going to do a 9-man. I'm going to let it run the thing. If it wants Bronny coming off the bench, it's fine. With everything, I'm thinking of trading Lively to either get a power forward or a small forward. Maybe like a small forward that can play power forward. So let's see if we can't throw Lively in there with a first-round pick from the Bucks. See what I can get us if we can get like a small forward that can also play power forward. I think it's not really valuable. So Hugo Gonzalez, no idea. Caleb Holt, what are you? 6'9", little post defense, little perimeter defense. I feel like I can swap you over to play small forward, power forward, and you'll fit right in. Or we go get Walker Kessler, I guess that would be cool. Nick Smith Jr. or Jalen Suggs. Miles Bridges, Grady Dick. I don't hate that. He's on a 2-year deal, so let's get Grady Dick in here. And then let's see how that makes our team look. Yeah, that would give us that's perfect. I like that. I think we can do things with this team. We're going to sim it up again. Let's see. What a wonderful season we just had. I think we are number 1 in the league. Victor Wembanyama winning. God, dude, why does it do it to me every time, dude? I'm such a bot. I keep falling for that. Why do you even have the NBA Cup, bro? I should have disabled it. I think it's stupid. But as you can tell, we are going to finish the year off 62-20, which is not bad. That's going to be good enough to get us exec and okay, where it's not going to get us anything because sure, give it to the team with the worst record. I don't care about the MVP, the NBA Cup, whatever. Did we win anything? No, shut up. All right. Caleb Wilson. Oh, Caleb Wilson, your boy. Look at my boy. Look at him doing his thing, man. Up here on the second team. Let's go, baby. And he's also on the all-defensive first team. And what a great career he's having thus far. We are the 1 seed again. Let's go check out these statistics. I always forget to do that. Caleb Wilson averaging 24.2, 12 boards, 4 assists. What a year. Amen doing his thing. AJ Johnson, Colin Knuckle. Young Hanson 13. He should have been most improved, bro. He went from this man is actually low-key freaking tearing it up. Bro went from 0.3 to 13 points a game, and y'all didn't give him most improved. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Grady Dick. I don't even know if I didn't even peep to see if his perimeter defense is pretty good. Alright, so that fits. And then Bronny James really just doing nothing, but that's fine. We don't need you to do anything. Who are we going against here? I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same team. This is the team. This is the team of BS last year. Alright, we lose 1 game. I'm already, okay, cool, perfect. This is exactly what I need to do here. So we're going to drop this bad boy down to 7, and we're going to let it ride. Win game 2, they win game 3, we win game 4. If that's going to be the way this is going to go, we're going to go 6-man because we are not losing to the freaking Pelicans again. That's not happening. Thank you. Then I'm going to go pop us back over to 8. Yeah, Johnson, you can kind of like a Bronny James starting. Wow, that's crazy. All right, cool. Now we got the Rockets. The Rockets these days have Darren Peterson. Oh my God, why is that team so good, man? Dang it. Oh my gosh. This feels like a freaking crazy scenario to have to go. Come on, please. Thank you. Now we got Ant Edwards. And that's really, I mean, it-ish. Granted, we don't have exactly like the best team, but I feel like it's a better, well-rounded team to take them out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's freaking go, baby. Caleb Wilson, what a dog. Love you. Love you. Dude, 60, 28% from 3. We got to work on that. Now we got Kate Cunningham and the Pistons with Oscar Thompson, Jalen Duren, Ron Holland, Kevin Porter Jr. This is going to be a freaking bout and a half. Yep. So with that being said, let's go ahead and drop it down to 6 because we're not playing the games, and we're going to see if that fixes it for us. Win game 2, win game 3, win game 4, and we won. Let's go 8. What year is this? Year 3 or year 4? I'm not sure. Caleb Wilson, Finals MVP. That's freaking amazing. 99. So that would be week history. I'm sorry, dude. Wait, hold up. Actually, this will tell me. Oh, number 6 is retired for us. Why? Why is our rival the Pelicans? Anyways, 3 playoff appearances, which means... Actually, hold up. League history, NBA history. This is what I needed to see. Past champions. All right, cool. So, yeah, so this would have been the first. So this is year number 4. We managed to take a team that we just, I mean, luckily got a good draft on, and we took them and won a championship. So shout out to Caleb Wilson. Hope that can happen for you in real life, big homie. Kawhi Leonard's going to retire, and I am going to sum up just to see what we're looking like for the player progression. And then, honestly, I might do a video where I am going to take Caleb Wilson and do a career sim, you know, hopefully. Because it looks as though he will progress if we do it right, and maybe we can do a career sim and see how good he does. Because he's already 23 and he's an 88, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know what they got his player set as for this. I'd have to see. Start peak at 29, peak end at 32, 90 potential. Okay, that's not bad. So we could probably do one with that. 29, yeah. So his peak is gonna be, he'll probably be like a 90 something at his peak probably. So yeah, we won a time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to come back with more daily, at least daily content or something or another, doing some 2K while we're in the season for it, and maybe throwing in some other videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video. See y'all next time. Peace.